Alright, what's going on everyone? Crimson Vow is here, and I'm a sucker, so I bought the 50-pack bundle. Gonna open that today. Be warned, I am recording this mere hours after the update went live, so it's a little bit broken. Keeps like, the servers keep going down and stuff, as always. Every time there's an update, the frickin' client breaks. But, guys, if you weren't aware, if you're not aware, give me just a second. Okay, so, code. As always, there's a code, Play Vow. This should give you 3 free packs, eligible for everyone. Just type that in, Wabamo. Why are you like this? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You get 3 free packs. Alright, let's just start opening. I haven't, like always, I follow lots of people who do like spoiler stuff on social media, but I don't really watch spoiler videos. And I don't pay that much attention. But that's a pretty cool frickin' creature. Don't know what it does. 7 mana, 6/6 flying. You could sacrifice stuff to create a token. That's a copy of this. Is that good? I don't follow spoilers super close. I follow them close enough. I see a few cards. But I never know what's in a set. But a Mythic Wild card is absolutely fantastic. Let's see what we get here. Consuming Tide. Each player chooses a non-land permanent they control. Return all non-land permanents not chosen this way. You draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. Seems like a commander card. Fantastic. Not what I need on Arena, but there we go. Old Rustine. Right. For some reason, I thought this was also... That was one of the cards in Mark Rosewater's teaser. Okay. Server and his teaser thing. So, yep, got that. Glorious Sunrise. At the beginning of combat, you can have your creatures get +1/+1 and trample, which is pretty bad for a 5-drop. Target land taps for 3. Draw a card if you control a creature with power 3 or greater. Gain 3 life. Is that good? Not sure. I mean, there's lots of versatility there, right? Creatures you control get +1/+1. No, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have base power toughness 4/4. Have flying or angels in addition to their other types. So far, I haven't seen anything that I'm super impressed by. This card is pretty awesome though. Excited to try that. Dig Up. I saw this. Yeah, it tutors for anything or a land depending on whether you pay 1 or 4 for it. Probably decent. Probably good in like combo decks. Probably. Get you land or the card you need. Seems good. That was a wild card. Wild cards are fine. Might as well just pick whatever card I want. I saw this. This was in the teaser. Probably not great for constructed. 3 mana, 1/4 flying isn't exciting. It does flip into a 3/5 flyer that creates tokens of stuff. Seems okay. Actually, I don't know what other like Leviathans and stuff are in standard, so maybe it's better than I think. Curse of Hospitality. That's more of a commander card. I've seen that. Halana and Elena. That was also in the spoiler. Not bad. It's funny. I've seen that card. I just didn't actually read the text. Another one of those is perfectly fine. Another one of those is, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's good or not. But, I mean, the versatility could make it very good. Oh, yeah. A new extra turn card. Oh, joy. How fun. Can't wait for Is It turns to get even better. Another Sigarda summons. Well, we're getting a lot of the same stuff. Getting lots of multiples if we need to actually build around these cards. We get Graph Reaver. This is interesting. It's a 2 mana 3/3. You can exploit something to destroy a planeswalker, so that's like kind of excellent. But if that's not relevant, is this good? A 2 mana 3/3 that deals the damage to you every turn? I'm leaning towards it being like medium, but it's going to depend on whether or not there's like a good planeswalker that dominates the format. Fantastic. Lands are always nice. Give me all the lands so I don't have to spend wildcards on them. Because I will definitely spend wildcards on those. Yes, Thalia is fantastic. Totally happy with that. But I would definitely spend wildcards on the land. So opening them here will save me some wildcards. Because I will definitely have those. 3 mana 3/1. When it or another non-token zombie you control dies, create a zombie token. It's probably decent. I mean, free zombies on a 3 mana 3 power creature is probably fine. That was a rare wild card. Necro Duality. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, create a token of it. I might have to try zombies actually. First deck I ever built in Magic the Gathering was a zombie deck. And I don't know, I should probably play the zombie deck. Got another one of those demons. It's a 7 mana, 7 drop, so I'm leaning towards it being not great. Another Old Rustine. Not bad. See, that card actually seems okay. So, not terrible. Dorothy, Vengeful Victim, 2 mana, 4/4. Flying. When it attacks or blocks, sacrifice it. Okay, so it's got like a Priest of St. Traft type of vibe there. I see what they did there. Clever. Very clever. Way to go. It's kind of cool, actually. Mythic Wild card, perfectly fine with that. Totally fine with that. I don't know what mythics I want in this set, but I will figure that out later. Another Headless Rider. Oh joy. I mean, if I'm going to build zombies, probably want those. Oh yeah, dang. So you get Necro Duality. Sorry, I'll click this. Odric. Yep, I don't know if that's going to be... Well, it could be good. But, so in zombies, you get the 3/2 or the 3/1 that puts out tokens when anything dies, and then you have the enchantment that doubles stuff when you play them. There's a lot of value in zombies, and they're already like recursive. They come back from the graveyard a lot already. So that deck's gonna be super mid-rangey potentially. Olivia's Attendants, 6 mana, 6/6. I look at this art and I just don't see a 6 mana 6/6, but okay. I mean it's cool. It's 6 mana, right? So probably draft and sealed only, but pretty cool. Consuming Tide again, sure thing. Not sure if that's... I mean, it's a mass bounce spell, so it's probably gonna be good in like control and stuff. There's our third Dreadfast Demon. So got plenty of those, which I don't think is super playable. Nice. Rare wild cards are fantastic. I will take all of those. Yes, please. We have Catilda. So we got the tribal, like big spirits finisher, which is pretty cool. Another rare wild card popping over here. We get another one of the lands. That is pretty fantastic. Want all of those, please. Just give me all of them. Lantern Flare. I don't know what this does. So for 2, it deals damage based on your creature count. And if you cleave it, you can pay X for it. So it can be any amount. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, gotcha. The cleave, like every time I read a cleave card, it's confusing at first. Like I have to read it a couple times to figure out what it does. But yeah, they're pretty interesting. Hopeful Initiate, 1 mana 1/2 is a good start. Training, remove 2 counters from it to destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's pretty cool. Could be like a sideboard card in white aggro. I could see that being a thing, potentially. Olivia, there we go. That's the main face card. I think you get that with the bundle if you bought the 50 packs. A creature from the graveyard straight to the battlefield, and it's attacking that turn. And you keep it until Olivia dies. And you don't even need Olivia if you have other legendary vampires. That's pretty crazy. It does cost 6, but it's pretty crazy. We got another one of those. I want a full playset. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing those, so perfectly happy with that. I have no idea what this does. Look at that. It's a cute dog. What is this? What is this? Hexproof at the beginning of combat on your turn. But 2+1/+1 counters on another target creature you control. On a 6 mana 4/4 though. And if it didn't say another target creature, you could target itself, and then it's a 6 mana 6/6. The fact that it says another target creature is kind of disappointing. The Night Side 6/6, it has hexproof. All of your stuff has hexproof, and you still put the counters. The Night Side's great. The Day Side feels mediocre. Like, would you play this over the Praetor, which I'm forgetting the name of? This thing on screen, would you play this? Like, which in a +1/+1 counter, in a green +1/+1 counter deck, would you play this, or would you play Vorinclex? I'm leaning towards Vorinclex probably. I don't know. Seems okay. Though the Night Side, pretty fantastic. Ill-Tempered Loner, 4 mana 3/3. When it is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. That's kind of cool. Pumps itself, I don't care about that. And then whenever a permanent you control... Okay, it's the same thing on both sides, but it turns into a 4/4. Oh no! Whenever it is dealt damage, it reflects it. The flip side is whenever any permanent you control is dealt damage, it reflects that damage. That's crazy. If you get the flip side and you cast like a pyroclasm effect, like not only is it going to potentially blow up a lot of your opponent's creatures, But then this thing's just going to dish out tons of damage. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of crazy, actually. Pretty fantastic. 10 out of 10, maybe. How about a 6 out of 10, but a 10 out of 10 for jank. Is that my third or fourth one of those? It seems like it. Kessig Wolf Rider. Another 1-mana 1/2. Menace, exile 3 cards from your graveyard to create a wolf token. I think I like it definitely for draft. Alright, we have Cemetery Desecrator. 6-mana 4/4 Menace is not great to start. When it enters the battlefield or dies, exile another card from a graveyard, and then you can remove X counters from a permanent where X is the mana value. That doesn't seem great. Target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X. Okay, that's where the power is. It can potentially kill 2 creatures, right? It enters, kills a creature. If someone kills it, it kills another creature. Seems okay, but I'm not like blown away by it. 2 for 1 is always great though. So maybe it's kind of a 3 for 1, maybe, if it gets blocked. Another dig up. Dig up is pretty fantastic. Maybe. Seems good. Maybe. Another Lantern Flare. Sure thing. Lantern Flare seems interesting. Wedding Announcement. I saw this, but I didn't read it again. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on Wedding Announcement. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 human token. Then if it has 3 wedding counters, it transforms into an anthem. That's just a lot of text for basically like, if this happens, draw a card. If this happens, create a token. So much text on cards. They're so convoluted for pretty basic effects. Kaya Geist Hunter goes into... I didn't realize that. I thought it put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, but it has to be on a token. So this has to be in a token deck. Doesn't protect itself, doesn't create tokens. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'll depend on if there's a token deck, of course. If there's a good token deck, then maybe it's fine. But generally, I would say it's pretty mediocre. Howlpack Piper, 4-mana 2/2. Can't be countered. Pay 2, tap it. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, we got some jank. If it's a wolf or werewolf, untap it. Activate as a sorcery. Wait, whoa. Whoa, pay 2, tap it, put a werewolf into play, untap it, do it again? I mean, it's a 4-mana 2/2, although it can't be countered. Wait, it can't be countered. That would be really good against like blue control, right? They can't counter it, and then you're putting creatures into play, and you're not casting them, right? Because blue control wants to counter stuff. So by putting them into play with this, oh, this is sideboard for sure. Sideboard against control. They can't counter it, and then they can't counter your werewolves that you're putting into play. And it untaps itself, so you can do that multiple times per turn. Blue control, I probably want that in a werewolf deck, of course. Investigator's Journal gets counters and draws cards. Pretty simple. I saw that one. Probably good, just not that exciting. We get it. Sorin. I actually haven't read Sorin. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal it. Put it into your hand. Lose life equal to its mana value. Not as good as like the Liliana. Although I guess that's a 6-mana planeswalker. This is a 4-mana planeswalker. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. I can see that being played, potentially. A flying life token is pretty crazy. Alchemist Gambit. Yep, more extra turns. Can't wait for that. Necroduality. I guess I want those. If I'm building zombies, I want maybe another one of those. One more in our 5 packs here. There's the other cemetery card. I think there's one for each color. A 4-mana 3/4 flash is pretty decent. Flash it in as a surprise blocker. When it enters the battlefield, exile something from the graveyard. That's not bad. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Did I read the black one wrong? I may have read that card wrong. It may be you exile a card and then every time it attacks you get to do that. I need to read that card again, because I think I read that card wrong. It might be better than I imagined. Another Headless Rider. Yep, if I'm building zombies, that's fantastic. I'm getting excited for these zombies now, because I kind of want to build it. So zombies are good. Voldaren Estate. Taps for a mana, doesn't enter tapped, notably. Pay 1 life to add 1 mana of any color, though only for vampires. And pay 5 for blood tokens. but that costs less for each vampire you control, so it could be free, potentially. Actually, pretty sweet in vampires, right? Seems pretty good in vampires. I would probably play that in vampires, I think. Seems reasonable. Rare wild card, that's going to be a zombie probably at this rate, because I want to build zombies. And, yeah, that's a zombie. Runo Stormkirk is, or Stromkirk is not exciting. Alright, I want to, very quickly take a look at, hey, look at all these, we're working on starter decks, guys. It said they're coming. I've got all these, you know, Sky Patrol coming soon. So, yeah, soon, maybe. Enters the battlefield, exile another card from a graveyard. When you do, no, it doesn't trigger on attacking like the other one. But there you go, guys. That is, okay. Yeah, like I said, the client's a little bit broken. This is, yeah, that I don't think, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some art here. What's this look like? That's supposed to be there. But it's not. And now we're, okay. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.